Hey guys, Creative Destruction, Bone Man here with a very special video about cleaning up your life. We're starting a new series about throwing away your junk. Throwing away your junk. And today we're going to focus on some reasons why you should consider throwing away your junk. Stay tuned till the end and you're going to be wanting to throw some stuff away. Today I want to focus on the visual field. The visual field. What is the visual field? It's everything you see, right? You see a car out there, it's in your visual field. You see a tree out there, you see a bird out there, it's all in your visual field. Field. What do we know about this word field? What else do we do with fields, right? There's some math stuff. You got your force fields, right? What else do you do in a field? You plant stuff. Right? You plant your crops. All sorts of crops that are very important. What do? We plant them. Your visual field, that's the place you plant ideas. You got to be careful about what's in your visual field. You have bad stuff in your visual field, you're planting bad ideas into your head. So let's go into it, right? You see a happy face out in the world. Got a little happy face inside. Sad face. Oh, she's sad. Mirror neurons. I'm sad now. Right? We see a cute kitty cat out there. Oh, maybe we're thinking, man, I love cats. I remember when I used to have a cat. Maybe you're thinking, man, I want a cat now. You saw a cat out there. Maybe you're watching some animal videos. You saw some food out there. You saw some delicious cheese. Might be tough to see. We have some delicious cheese over here. Ooh, we all love some delicious cheese, right? I was fasting. I was doing really well all day. Today, some people ate some dog and suds at lunch. I wasn't hungry, but then when I saw Joey out there, these fries are good. Oh man, I was wanting to eat. What's in your visual field, it can impact you. You know, you're seeing war and carnage out there. Maybe it's going to put you in a bad mood. Maybe it's going to make you want to be reckless, cause some carnage. You got to be careful. You see something money related. You go, you know what, man, I wish I had that. Now you're thinking about it in here. You see something fancy. You know, you might be thinking about that. Or you might think, I need to make more money. Or maybe if you have a negative vibe, maybe, or you don't like the person, you're like, they don't deserve that money, you know. Think of that. Oh, you got religious ideas, right? Reading that Bible. Think about that Bible. Reading that weird New Age stuff. You be thinking about it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Anyway, so what is that? It's all input. Everything you see, just like all your senses. Eyes, ears, everything like that. Your feet. It's all input. But in the hierarchy of inputs, what is the one we think about the most? Our eyes. Arguably the most important input. Imagine your life without eyes. Be way harder, right? Be way harder. And everything you see, it goes right in your mind, impacts your mind's eye, as we like to call it. What you're looking at when you're thinking about stuff, when you're imagining an apple, when you're imagining a car, any of that stuff. It's in your mind's eye. Your mind's eye is directly influenced by this input. So we're going to talk about input. We have your quality of input here. Quality of input. Now, quantity of input. Let's talk about that first. So you get all these things coming in, right? Maybe you have too many ideas coming in. Thinking about too much. You're too divided. You got too many ideas getting planted. You're thinking of too many new things. You're getting triggered too much. You're not following your goals. You're not doing the things you want to do because you took in some new input. Now you're thinking about that. And hey, that's okay, but it's something to be mindful of. Or maybe your quantity of input is low. Maybe you don't have anything going on. Maybe you need more input. Maybe you're sitting in your room too much. You're sitting inside the house. You're just looking at the same screen, at the same desk, sitting on the same couch all the time. You don't have any inputs coming in. So all this, you're getting stuck in these mental loops. You're just thinking about the same stuff all the time. Then we got quality. The quality of input. This is very important, especially if you're going to put a lot of stuff in here. Quality of input. If we have poor quality, back to the war thing. Watching war footage, watching cops beat kids and stuff. What are you doing? When you want to be thinking about that stuff, we know the world is horrible, but you don't need any help, right? Be careful. You'll get trapped in mind loops. It's going to make you a more toxic person. High quality input. Cheese. Cat videos, right? If you're watching like, what is it? Politics, any of that stuff all day, man, it can put you in a bad spot. Maybe you need to watch more cat videos. Oh, I don't like cat videos. Good. Watch some cat videos till you get bored. Go outside. If the quality is low, we don't want that. We got to keep this quality number moving up. Always. You know? How much better do you feel when you listen to your favorite music? How much better do you feel when you listen to a nice sermon or something, right? Listen to one of your favorite thought leaders. Listen to some good self-improvement stuff. You're going to be feeling a lot better. And what's going on in here is going to be good. Now, you'll notice I drew some plants growing on here. And here's something I want to get across to you guys. You got to be careful about this because just like with a garden, right? Back to that field analogy. You know, when you're putting bad ideas in your head, it's like putting weeds in there, right? And we know we can be careful and be measured about what ideas we pay attention to. But guess what? You don't have to water weeds for them to grow. When we go into the garden, we take care of the plants. That takes work. These healthy ideas, they take work. But the weeds, they'll just grow on their own. And if you don't go and actively take those ideas out, if you don't examine those ideas, the weeds can take over and change who you are. So we have to be mindful what's in your visual field. And now we're going to bring this back to getting rid of your junk here. So getting rid of your junk. By getting rid of your junk, you're making your visual field more organized. You're making your mindset more positive. You are preventing distractions. You're reinforcing discipline as well. If you have a clean house, it's reinforcing you having a clean house. When you see things that are clean, when you see things that are organized, and I'll be real, am I the most organized? No, but I have gotten rid of over 40% of my stuff probably in the last 2 months at this point. You know, we're going hard. Every day is a journey. Every day we're doing it. We're getting into it. Healthy input reinforces discipline. If you have a healthy environment, if you're taking in healthy things, quite frankly, it's just not as hard to stay disciplined. When you're bringing in these negative things, when you're bringing in the drugs, when you're bringing in the bad influences, when you're bringing in the fights, when you're watching the toxic things, it's going to affect your mood. It's going to make it easier to break your promises to yourself and others. Got to focus on this. Discipline is key. And cleaning your room, just in of itself, what's it do? Reinforces discipline. As Jordan Peterson says, clean your room, bucko. He's right, though. We all make fun of him. But come on. He's right. There's a reason that he's one of the top internet dad type figures. He's everyone's internet father figure, right? Clean your room, bucko. And look what happened to him when he didn't clean his room. Think about it. So we're going to bring it back to the board here. The 3-box challenge. I am challenging you to get rid of 3 boxes of junk this week. What is junk? Is it stuff you don't need? Maybe. Is it stuff that's holding you back? Yes. Maybe it's something simple. Maybe it's something you need to throw away or something. This is good. This is a dust rag, but you know, maybe it was the old filthy dust rag that it's not worth washing. I should throw that away. Maybe if these lights I had were broken, why am I keeping them? Get rid of them. Fortunately for me, high quality. I love them. Maybe the junk is not junk per se, but like this. I plan on getting rid of this painting at some point. Why don't I get rid of it now? Let's get rid of it now. So I challenge you to get rid of 3 boxes. It could look like this. You got your standard box. You know, we could get into something like this. The big boy box challenge. The long box challenge. Can you do it? I bet you can do it. You can't find a box, you can't find enough stuff in your kitchen to get rid of this? Fill this up? Come on, don't you want to throw this away? And look, doesn't have to be that hard. Let's get into it. We could do easy mode too. Maybe your little knick-knack drawer needs a visit. Maybe that's all you need. A little bit of knick-knack destruction. Maybe this is all you need. Go through your dresser. Go through the drawer right next to your bed. Fill this up. You know, throw this away. Fill something in here. Fill something in here. Throw something in there. Fill it up and throw it away. All right, so that's today's video. I appreciate you watching. We're going to be doing more videos about self-improvement. We're going to be doing videos about working out. We're going to be doing videos about SR. We get on the SR game. 3 box challenge. You can do it. Have faith in yourself. Believe in yourself. Sometimes change is hard, right? But if it's too hard, you just need to change the increments of success. Maybe you're trying to get from step A to step H. You got to go to step B first, you know? And maybe what feels like your step B, maybe it's too much. Maybe you're locked in anxiety. Maybe you're having a hard time. But you can adjust that. Maybe you have steps. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Oh, my step B was actually G. I could actually break it down more than that. So I challenge you to that. And we will be back with more videos. Appreciate it, guys. Like, subscribe, stay tuned, and God bless. Say your prayers. Thank you very much. Love you guys.